SW7 asks, do you have any comp tips? Go to lots of competitions, as many as you can, compete, and compete in every event that you can make a time limit for. And yeah, just do it a lot, and then you'll get out of the nerves. If you go into your first competition, you just understand you might do a bit slower than you normally do. There's nothing you can really do about it, it's just going to happen. TJ, is there any way you could show that your shop isn't a scam? My mum doesn't believe you and I want to buy you. Well, I mean, obviously there's trustpilot reviews, there's everything. I mean, obviously I sent out every cube, but it's a little bit like, it's... Then you can say, well, he's just saying that. No. I mean, you can check trustpilot reviews. If you still don't trust my website, then you can go on eBay, where everything's slightly more expensive. Down F39 on eBay, where everything's slightly more expensive, but it's the same cubes, and you have eBay protection. Otherwise, go to a cubing competition that I'm sponsoring, and get cubes there and then. It's not much more I can say, really. Obviously, I know it's not helpful that sites like speedcubestore.co.uk exist and pretend to be based in the UK when they're actually based in China, but obviously I'm based right here at the moment. Nincompoopas. Okay. Thank you for bringing all those cubes for us to try, Chester. Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully they'll be able to sponsor stuff soon. Well, more. I am sponsoring stuff now. Do you prefer GAN 12 Maglev or GAN 11M Pro? I think the GAN 12 is slightly better than the GAN 11M Pro, but yeah, it doesn't really make that big a difference. But I have noticed, like, basically all the top cubers who use GAN cubes are now using GAN 12s, so yeah, it is better, I think. But I can be sucked in with both. Dear sir, you are making the best video. Keep it up, bro. We still help you to reach 1 million. We'll see. Thank you. That's not a question though. Kyan Patel, what lubes do you use on your main? Basically just anti-comedy and usually depends. What is your favourite thing about speed cubing? My times very slowly improve, and I don't know, just like cubing. When learning complicated algorithms, how many do you learn in one sitting? That depends. I mean, recently I've been learning the CLLs, and like sometimes I've learned 3 at once. It depends. But obviously, with things like that, it's all very well just doing it over and over again, but then do 10 solves and then it comes up and then you forget it. That's the issue. So I have to try and stop that from happening, which is quite difficult. And that's why I don't quite understand things like full ZBLL, because it's like the case only comes up like 1 in 500 solves. So if you learn it, you do it 10 times, or you've got to wait on average 500 solves before you actually get that case. So there's a bit of an issue there. Alright, Dark Shadow, what inspired you to make your own cubing store? Yeah, I already answered that actually. Nah, Gaming, what is your favourite lube? I don't know. They're all just lubes. Like, it's not, I don't have a favourite really. DNM is very useful, and it would be nice if I could get something similar at some point. What you like about cubing? Don't know, just do. Crazy cubing, congrats on 1,000, thank you. But that's not a question. Ryan Eckersley, what events do you think are closest to being as optimized as fast as it can possibly be? And what events do you think still have a lot of potential for improvements in times or method? I think big cubes have more improvement than people think. 2x2 is probably near the limit, surely. I think pyramids has a bit more improvement. I mean, I think 3x3 with feet before it got removed had a lot more improvement. Because, like, theoretically, what's the difference between using your hands and your feet? It's just people aren't used to using their feet. That's it, really. So actually, sub 10 with feet probably was possible, but very difficult, and nobody bothered to get that good. I don't know about Scube. I mean, it's like these one-look events. It's like everyone who's really good can one-look them. So it's how fast can you one-look them? That's the issue there. So I don't know. 3x3 could be, yeah, it can be improved a bit. I think, like, F Master has now proved the one-look last layer is possible, but his F2L is rubbish. So it's like, if somebody learns full one-look last layer, has Timon's ability to, well, better than Timon's ability, and can one-look F2L every result, then yeah, mid-3 averages are possible, I think, in the end, but it'll be a long time in the future. And obviously, like, cubers come and go. Like, Max Park clearly practices a lot. He comes in and, like, yeah. Felix Zemdegs improved things a lot, but his limit was like 5.5 seconds. So you'd have to have somebody very, very good who has a lot of time to practice and is at it for years and years. Okay, the cubing doofus. What aspects of different 6x6s would you combine to make the perfect one? It's difficult to say. I have thought that Outrang WRM in 6x6 form would be better than the MGC, but you've got to make it so that it doesn't pop at all. It has the speed of the MGC, stability of the Shadow V2, but without any of the lockups where, like, pieces move about that you have on the Spark. And yeah, I don't know what they can do, really. But definitely improvements that can be made, but I mean, well, 6x6 is a bit more difficult, but 7x7 and 5x5, like, they're really good. TMC, how much time you're cubing? That varies a lot, and I don't know, probably a few hours a day these days, but it depends. How long have you been cubing? Already answered that. And what's your main cube? Already answered that. How's your website going? Quite well. Could probably be improved a bit. If anybody can suggest, like, various ways of improving it, like, please do. I mean, it's probably not perfect at the moment. I'm getting orders. Well, they have gone down for the last few days, so don't know what's going on there. Buy some cubes, please. Just get some cubes. How did you get into cubing? I already answered that. Do you prefer the RS3M or the GMS? Yeah, RS3M 2020 is probably better, but it is personal preference, and why not get both? Kieran Greeny, do you think one day you will be on par with Speedcube Shop and the Cubicle in other cubing stores? Well, probably not quite as big as Speedcube Shop. Hopefully a lot bigger. Right, so, I don't know. It's difficult because it's the UK. Like, if I wanted to expand. So I suppose I've got to pick the winner in this final video. Even this is asking me maths questions. Who was that guy that asked me maths questions earlier in the first Q&A video? Well, this time I'm not going to refuse to answer. 4 plus 5 is 9. So yep, if you win, please email me, daniel@speedcubing.org. Yep, and I'll ask you to make a small change to your about section just to prove that you are the person who won. And then, yeah.
if you don't bother emailing me, then you don't win anything. Tough. So you better be watching this video. But I guess you are. So I'll stop waffling. Oh, yep, mount. Alright. Right, start. Madhumita Sharma. What do you like about cubing? Okay, right. Let's see, shall we? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to trust that he's subscribed and has liked this video. If he hasn't, disgraceful. But anyway, yep, so Madhumita Sharma, please email me, daniel@speedcubing.org, and I'll ask you to make a small edit to this about section. There's nothing there anyway. Right, okay. I'll get back to the last few questions.
Language and prefer to have stuff in other languages, so I think, and plus there's pretty good stores in France, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, lots of good stores in Poland. Don't know about Italy or Spain, but I presume there's cube stores there. And then I think there's some in Eastern Europe, but shipping to Eastern Europe is a bit more dodgy, so I don't know. I'd have to expand now to the UK, which might be difficult. Right. Oreolua Atobatelli, do you think Killer Minx will be a future WCA event? No, I don't. But you never know what could happen a long time in the future. But I reckon next 3 years at least, the events will still be the same. But things could change. Okay, well that's been slightly shorter. Part 3 has been slightly shorter than I expected. So please, Speedy Gold Cuba, I'll give reciting 100 digits of pi another go. Alright, okay. 3, 4, 4, 9, 2, 3, 5, 8, 7, 8, 3, 5, 6, 2, 4, 3, 3, 8, 2, 7, 5, 2, 8, 4, 9, 6, 3, 7, 1, 5, 2, 9, 7, 1, 5, 9, 2, 3, 6, 9, 6, 4, 6, 2, 8, 6, 2, 8, 9, 9, 6, 8, 3, 3, 8, 2, 5, 4, 2, 1, 7, 6, 7, 9. Oh! But can you hear everything I said? I mean, I theoretically just beat the world record, but can you actually hear that? Like, that's the issue there. Can you actually hear that I pronounced every digit? 3, 4, 4, 5, 9, 2, 6, 4, 3, 5, 9, 7, 9, 3, 3, 4, 6, 4, 3, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 5, 4, 9, 7, 6, 9, 8, 9, 4, 9, 2, 9, 7, 9, 4, 5, 9, 2, 3, 7, 9, 6, 8, 2, 6, 2, 9, 9, 6, 3, 4, 2, 5, 4, 2, 1, 7, 9. 3, 4, 4, 5, 9, 6, 5, 5, 9, 7, 3, 5, 6, 4, 2, 2, 9, 5, 2, 4, 9, 7, 6, 9, 3, 7, 1, 2, 9, 7, 9, 4, 9, 2, 3, 7, 1, 6, 4, 6, 2, 6, 9, 9, 6, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1, 7, 6, 9. Yeah, I mean, I can beat it, but can you actually hear all the digits I pronounce? I'm pretty sure when I was younger I could do it even faster. But yeah, it's just a question of surely to actually say I've got the world record for fastest time to recite 100 digits of pi, I need to make it clear that I am pronouncing every single digit. Which, yeah, if you slowed that down, can you hear everything? I don't know. But anyway, I'll leave you with that. Something completely non-cubing related, but anyway. Yep. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you haven't won, well, tough. Maybe next time. And you never know, I may hide gift cards in various videos. It may be worth very carefully watching them and seeing.